I think it's gonna rain in a second, so before I start tearing the truck apart, since I can get that mostly in the garage, I'm gonna start pulling the Mazda motor apart. That way I can get this all done and get the hood closed before it starts raining on it. Basically all we gotta do is just disconnect fuel lines, throttle cable, spring. Alright, we got everything ripped off the Mazda motor. Luckily the rain held off long enough. Now it's just time to do the same thing with the truck here, which is going to take a little bit longer because there's just more going on. Got the alternator bracket up here, this extra heater hose, fuel pressure regulator and stuff. It's still going to be fairly simple, just a little more time consuming. And a little bit harder to reach everything because there's damn near 3 feet between me and the motor. Alright, I just got the intake and everything off. It really didn't take too long, maybe half an hour. And it doesn't look too bad in the motor. Obviously we've seen worse considering we bought one that had a rat's nest in here. But we're going to run to AutoZone and grab some intake gaskets for it, and then we can start throwing it back together. You know how sometimes life just gets in the way? Well, it's 2 days later. Now I got the motor back together the same day you saw everything earlier, but I just got distracted trying to clean everything up. Like there was just a whole rat's nest of wiring through here that I tried to clean up. Just tidy things up a bit and make it nicer while I'm in there. And then once I was actually done with everything and I went to fire the truck up, I noticed there was a fuel leak because these rubber hoses that go to the fuel regulator, yes, they are high pressure hoses for fuel injection. They can handle up to like 60 PSI, something like that. But I have no idea how old they are. They could be 10 years old. So there's a couple little soft spots in them where it just developed little pinhole leaks. So I just got that all buttoned up and we should be ready to fire the truck up now. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I mean, from the outside here, it looks like just a conventional hot rod little small block. Obviously, the exhaust here is an eyesore. If I really wanted to, I've got a set of shorty headers in the garage that I was gonna put on the small block in the Mazda, but they didn't fit in that. I could throw them on this. But I think it's time we try and fire it up, see how it does. It might start kind of rough because this carburetor is a manual choke and there's not a choke lever inside. So, fingers crossed. That's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll see you guys next time.
Sparky Beans.